Hello. Good evening, chat. How are we all doing tonight? Hope everyone had a good Saturday. What if there was a goat? What then? Whoa. That would be crazy. Anyways, yeah, we're running some ACAB-G today. You know, the only category people care about, obviously. What the hell is every other category in this game? You know? The only category. There are no others. The only category people care about because a certain someone ran it. No, you're talking about Ashley, you know, she ran it. Don't you remember our iconic race that was world record for like a few weeks? The iconic race where Ashley got world record and I got like a 340 something. Nothing else significant in this category. Nothing at all. Smile. Premiered all items runner and become famous and get invited down the Delta and Gardic phones. Find my items. Alright. Defeat my bosses. Make all items the only category. True, based. I've been saying this. How you I'm doing good. The only ones qualified to verify run should be players who finished a Thorny run. It's so true. You know what's funny though? I never submitted that Thorny run. I just completely forgot to submit it. It's not like it mattered. It was last place by a wide margin because I fucking suck at the overflow. But you know, you don't run Thorny to get world record. You run Thorny for the experience. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm just saying, you haven't truly experienced Deltarune until you've spent 2 hours fighting the same Vero-Kun over and over again in Cyberfield. I love Stuart, my goat. Allergic to being productive. Insane. You should get accommodations for that. You know? That was bad menuing, but I stopped caring. It's fucking naming, who cares? A lot of people care, actually. Allergies dreamer. Not what I'm called. The chapter 1 in here is not the best. I know there's like the fucking the King Miss menu that cost me like 5 seconds or something because of all the extra solos I had to do. For those wondering, I do those turnarounds because if I do them correctly, I don't lose my speed on the slides with autorun. Only the second and third slide, though. The first slide is, like, perfect. It's the second and third slide that got fucked up for some reason. Alright. You know the B in LGBT stands for Brazil? Well, I didn't know that. That's so crazy. Missed that return immediately, baby. Not a good Castletown, but whatever. I do not care. Besides, if I get a bad chapter 1, that just means I'm gonna get a good chapter 2, right? Also, I'm just not paying attention. Fuck. I was walking. Streamer, no. And that was still a 436. Double bad chapter. It's never happened. It's never happened, right? Going back? Nah, I'm just doing a speedrun where you play all the chapters, so... Alright, it's a song called Doctor anyway. Was that explanation ever given? I don't know. Maybe it's a Cave Story reference. Because I know, like, that's, like, where the song started. Like, as a base. Was, like, Cave Story stuff. Alright. Buddha is so fucking easy. Any kind of money routing or anything? With the route I'm doing, technically, because we're buying Spooky Sword, and all that changes is just we just sell a Revivement in Castle to buy Brave Axe instead of selling it in the Chapter 2 shop. Because this route skips buying Chapter 2 weapons. We also have to route around getting the Attention Gem in Chapter 3, which you need an A rank for, but you know, you also need S rank, so we have to route in getting 1,500 points so we can buy an S rank. Okay, Charlotte. Okay, you know what? I'll take 2 HP. I'll take funny 2 HP bug. Susan Milk! Oh, okay, it was worth it. It was worth it. It was all worth it for you, Susan Milk. Back to home, the doctor from Cave Story. I knew it was a Cave Story thing. I knew it was a Cave Story thing. I just couldn't remember specifically. nice clip. All comes back to Cave Story, the grandfather of the indie genre. Of the indie games. Where would we be without Cave Story? Yeah, no, it's over. No amount of arson could have saved that. I got the Ninjas Mario 61 for you for over 5 years. I saw that. That's so funny. It's so funny. Yeah, okay. Dude, the inputs on the Thrash Machine are so cool. I love it when they just stop. You know, let's say I should just YOLO and go for DBS, but I can't even do that. I can just do this. Okay, no, but like surely I just 12 turn, right? You know? Well, the Scarlet Voice is actually Block Forest. To be fair, that could have also just been Toby forgetting. Because everybody calls it Scarlet Forest. I bet you there's like probably people in this chat right now who just learned that it was actually called Block Forest. Yeah, Scarlet Forest is just the name of the track. But yeah, like... It's really funny. That, like, I think it's basically just... That's basically the name of the place now. This song is called Hornet because you fight Hornet here. Whoa. This song is called Versus Susie because Lancer is versus Susie. Hi, Jade. You know, guys, I just noticed that Ralsei is holding a plate of corn in this scene. Yeah, all Dragon Ball fans pass around a singular brain cell. Yeah, it is why most of them are morons. UWs have negative brain cells, yeah. That's why there's only one brain cell to pass around. You know, I just realized the song is called Basement because we're in the basement. Ally to good, nightmare to you. It's called Card Castle because you're in Card Castle. Whoa. Wait, did you know, like, that song from Undertale, The Long Elevator? Did you know that it's called Long Elevator because it plays in a long elevator? Bye, Spooky Sword. Lamau. Average Jevil moments or something. Wait, guys, I just realized the song is called World Revolving because... Oops. The song is called World Revolving because the Earth revolves around the sun. Alright, that chapter 1 was shit anyways, so... If anything, Jevil was just putting me out of my misery. Mercy killing the run. Oh, the misery. Wait, I just realized. The song is called Cliffs because it plays in the cliffs. Wait. The song is called The Chase because you're being chased. I just realized the song Beginning, it's called The Beginning because it plays at the beginning of the game. Do I own it? Yes. Wait, I just realized. It's called The Place Where It Rained because, like, it's raining. How long can we keep this bit going? Alright, missing the return, but it was all part of the plan to get Susie target. Because there's a second track on. Wait, but if it's called Beginning, then why is it the second song on the soundtrack? Wouldn't it be the first if it's really the beginning? Thank you for the luck. Because you're in a town called Hometown. What? That's crazy. The song is called ERAM because that's when ERAM shows up. Why did Sean's sibling Lantern give them their shop? Are they dead? Because the Killer Queen is attacking you? JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4 Diamond is Unbreakable. Happened under or something. Wait, I just realized it's called Your Best Friend because Flowey is your best friend. think the song is called Asgore because you're fighting Asgore. Dude, the skip is so fucking easy. Did I once or okay now? That's so true. Feeny really is Xander if he liked women. Good one. No, you're right though. Yippee! Yippee! I'm gonna go to that whole ass goat next to my pillow, but nothing on it. Sir, it's a good hotel. It's mitless. I feel like maybe one time when I was young, I went to a hotel that had a mint on the pillar or anything. There we go. Woo! When you get caught on both sides trying to get it, it's so fucking scary. Anyway, shout out to the Hilton Minneapolis, where instead of getting a mint on your pillow, they just put like some bottles of water in your room, and then if you open them, they charge you extra. There are places that do that? Wait, guys. Guys, I just realized. It's called Versus Lancer because we're versing Lancer right now. Reversing Lancer and Susie. I don't know. It looked like I was just fighting Lancer there. Susie was too busy taking a nap. EP. Guys, don't look at my splits. I just noticed something. Yo, Delta, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. How is stream? Thank you for the good luck. Forney went horribly. Was it Titan? Was it Titan? Warp chains and Titan. Oh yeah, the wrong warp chain. This is my second attempt. My first attempt was bad and got to Jebel, and then Ralsei died. Also, the 39 3x almost. Ow, that hurts. Yeah, now I'm currently on a better run. A-car actionless. Oh yeah, I saw that. How did that go? Because that does sound like an interesting category. Took Angel 3 and 4. Makes sense. That checks out. Because of 3 and 4. Demo A-car and full game A-car. I think that just goes to show how unoptimized A-car currently is. I am Susie. I am Susie. intentionally went for chapter 1. Wait, based? Just like with my fucking Akabar run, where I like intentionally got chapter 1 TP and then also got Starwalker. Demo Acar and Acar TP. Does that still exist? Does Acar TPE still exist? Yeah, okay, it does still exist. I couldn't remember if that was one of the CEs that got the axe. Excellence Acar can be. Yeah. I think Excellence Acar can be a CE. Add menuing. That was close. No. All right. Thank you for good luck. 12 turn in an ACAB run? Say it ain't so. All right. All right. Just don't miss menuing King and you save time. Bang! I hit every crit, so I didn't have to do the solo at the end. So that was extra time save. My grazing was so fucking good. Dude, if this were like any percent or something, I could have gotten a 6 right out of that. 42 after the first turn is kind of crazy. Hi, Citron. Now that you can hear. Shee! You're getting a fucking 30 Chonab and ACAB? Dude, what? Dude, oh, cracked? And I remember the days when I was pulling out consistent, like, 31-4Xs and ACAB. By the way, this is with Spooky Sword as well. $30.54. 5 seconds off my PV, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure my PB's a 30.49. Alright, thank you for stopping by, and thank you for the good luck. Simply played better, true. Also, just saying, 10 seconds faster than Shay. Oh, sorry, I got something in my throat there. Oh. Must have been the wind. Alright, so I had a good chapter 1, so that means we're gonna have a bad chapter 2, right? That's how this works? Get all good chapters. Okay. Let me go through my chapter 2 real quick in my head. I think really it's just like no 3-turn Bravely 1 and no 2-turn Wear Wire. I don't know, I just remember this bit, chapter 2 being good. Bang! And I mean, that was like full on legit 2-turn. Like even if I like wasn't doing Spooky Sword route, that would have been a 2-turn. Wait, guys, I just realized it's called a Cybers World because, like, this is a Cybers World. Wait, the song's called Queen because it plays when Queen's on screen. Oh! You're on your way to the guys. Streamer, that wasn't a 73, Streamer. Hi, Stuart. OMG, hi, Stuart.
H-G-R-E-E.
Ah.
L.
Okay, I just saw Susie's health. I had to get hit a second time. Unfortunately, I wish my HP could be 5. What? Bang. There, we don't need the shop anymore. Don't forget the tension bit, though. Do not do that. Right, no. There. Like 3 times, so. Bang! Holy shit. The Vero learned how to aim. Ragger. Now we're back to the good old MRG Birdly 2. 5 out of 6. Five out of 1. Wait, no, I got it. 5 out of 5 plus 1. Remember, people, A-Cat. My Snowgrave glitchless Birdly 1. All right. My man. I'm proud of her transition. All right. In the left room for a surprise. Oh boy! One day I'll graduate from needing the pink ribbon. Whenever I finally figure out how to do ribbonless head grazing on Neo. I mean, also just you have to get closer to him for the head grazing, so like it's just a lot riskier. I tried practicing it, but like, I just couldn't get it down. I'll just skip the stop buttons there. If you don't, like, if your movement's good enough, you don't need to hit the red one a second time. Slow cheese in the big 26.
I. Ill. O. B. E. M.
I've been to thinking about it a lot.
O. U. N. E.
kind of mid mouse 3, but. Yeah, because because if you want to run all bosses and Weird Route, then you just play Track of RTP. And even if they do add exclusive bosses, we're just splitting the category. Infinitely easier than just making it balloon in length. Guys, it's spam. Wait, I just realized it's called Spamton because Spamton's here. But only with Chris, yeah. But like, I think it's just easier to split. Especially if there's like a Weird Route boss like that's exclusive at the end, you know? While still also having bosses exclusive to main route, you know? Because obviously we can't do Weird Route on all bosses because it skips Queen and Giga Queen. But like, you know, in the end, it's just easier to split because I don't think anybody wants this category to balloon in length so you can fight exactly one boss. 80% runs. It's a good thing that any percent does not exist.
If.
Or like any percent does not exist for all chapters.
B.
Because we ran into that exact issue of Weird Route being any percent, and then it stopped being any percent because of Door Warp. So we just renamed the categories Main Route and well, Snowgrave is not now Weird Route.
R.
And also, that's even assuming you can still abort Weird Route. I'd say you're pretty, like, you're pretty far from being able to abort it again. I don't think you can abort it anymore. Played that whole long jingle and everything. I think you're kind of locked in. I love you, Devil's Mouse. That really wasn't ominous_worse.ogg. Oh yeah, my PB didn't get Devil's Mouse, so I guess another potential time save on the table, maybe. Where the fuck is Warmbird? Probably nothing. Man. But yeah, I don't, like, I think, like, the reason they put Birdly in the hospital is just so that if you abort Weird Route, it can just revert to, like, Main Route, but Birdly's in the hospital, like, what happens when you, like, use violence to fight him, to beat him in Chapter 2. Like, I assume, like, if you warm Birdly and then still continued Weird Route, you're still gonna die or remain in a coma. Bluebird in hospital, dead by Sunday. Wait, bars? Hi, Jack. Thank you for good luck, buddy. King of redundancy. They obviously really had to make sure you got the point. I didn't have to move like half of those. That's crazy. I didn't have to like rotate half of those. Clever, let's go. All chapters, all Birdlies. Carol slimed out whoever put that in. Surely there's a clever Waddle Dee. True. I can't wait for the intelligent Waddle Dee. Clever Waddle Dee's the sort. Yeah, the astronomer one or whatever. I'm blanking on the name. No. To go back in. There we go. Account content notes finally good. Someone said ERAM is the best secret boss. Bay? Hello, base department? I say with Jebel as my favorite secret boss. Well, I guess we can't call Gaster now because I forgore. That's okay, he wouldn't have picked up. Besides, he already called at the start of stream, you know? Damn, Ram's sister. Yo, does anyone remember, like, fucking, like, this was, like, week 1, like, first, like, 3 or 4 days. Hold on, I'll tell again after this. Like, does anyone, like, remember, like, when, like, there were, like, people who were, like, convinced that, like, the RAM that's in, like, the S-rank room was, like, actually, like, another person. It was ROM because of the fucking sweepstakes URL and that one question in TV World. That was so funny. Spamton is dead. My god, the fucking ROM shit. So sad that Steve Jobs died of Ligma. Who the hell is Toby Fox? Do not ask Gohan what he said on episode 263 of DBZ. I have the crop. I have like I remember I had like the cropped version of that image. I just sent it to my friend. I was just like, look at this nice young man. I wonder what he is about to say. You Slowpoke. What an incredible player. Just for me. Easy video game. Probably losing a bit of time if I were to guess. I remember I had a really good Neo split in my PB. The Spamton Neo used domain expansion, or does the city just look like that normally? I think he uses domain expansion. To be on the right expected, man. Crack. What the fuck? Peter, what are you doing? Crack. What the fuck? At least drink him, Bryant. Interact! Bang! I was kind of worried. Actionless A-car run? Oh boy. What happened? Managed to get 70%. That's crazy. I think 74 is my highest ever. Susie got blasted by fire, didn't care. It's because she's built different. I feel like I remember getting a 72 or a 74 one time. The mythical 90% spare S action, R action. Oh my god. Yo, imagine getting a 90%, but you're on like fucking main route glitched. I would have liked that. I think Toby just didn't want to, like, overuse that trope, you know? Didn't want to spam it. So I guess in his eyes, like, doing it back-to-back probably would have, like, lessened it. And also created an and also would have, like, definitely created an expectation. Because you can't just overuse that trope without it losing its oomph. Glitch kind of happened in Chapter 4, true. The fucking mic glitch. But yeah. I totally get why Toby didn't do that for TV World. It would have been cool, but it would have set an expectation that he wasn't going to meet. Because you gotta remember, Undertale only did that one time with Core, and it's, like, extremely fucking hype. I think Chapter 2 can get away with it because, you know, end of the demo. I literally just talked about why he didn't. I mean, it would have been cool, but I get why he didn't. Fuck you. I should have seen this coming. He's been giving me good two turns too often recently. Doesn't get its own, like, you mean, like, what do you mean by unique battle theme? Whereas from now on, I mean, yeah, but Rooter Buster is like a mini boss theme, not a like encounter theme. Damn it. both turn losses, like, dude, this is gonna tank this run. The fucking Chapter 2 curse strikes again. The all chapters curse. I had it too good. I had a good chapter 1. I think I'm gonna be ahead, but it's gonna be like it's gonna be like teens or single digits. I was correct. I think the reason Redbuster wasn't in 3 and 4 was because there really is no place to put it. Every menu slot is already used in Tenna, and then, you know, there's like story reasons for why it wouldn't be in the night, and then it's basically it would basically just be pointless in Titan. The fucking all chapters curse strikes again. Alright.
Round 1.
Fight!
Fuck you! No. Yeah. I mean, it's late. I can't do another run. So. Can't tell if I mistimed my input or my input just didn't go through. Anyways. Discord, you know, social, Blue Sky. And, yeah. I will see you guys later. Thank you for dropping by. I'll probably be live tomorrow with more of this. And, yeah. Bye.